What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the stream. How is everyone doing today, chat? Today, we will be making our way, finally, back to the Crew 2. I forgot to turn on my lights. Hang on. Chat, we are making our way back to the Crew 2 in current day. The Crew 2 got its final ever update. Just wait for this, chat, because it was actually like a bajillion years ago. That's the importing cars. God, the game ended like 5 times. Over? Here we are, after 6 years, the Crew 2 is over. That was March 6th, 2024. When did we get the final car? What was the final car? The Jaguars, right? Jaguar. Oh, wait, no, of course I didn't type the Jaguar. Last car. Here we go. April 15th was the final car. And today is April 17th. So although we did keep getting a bunch of brand new vanities for some reason they just like kept adding new and really cool vanities. Even to like old summits. Old summits were getting new and really interesting vanities. The final car was added April 15th. 2 years ago. No, it wasn't, Sid. 2 days ago. Exactly 1 year ago. How do you say that? 1 year ago to 2 days ago? 2 days ago, 1 year ago. Exactly 1 year from 2 days ago. That one sounds right. Chat, how do people English? How do we English chat? Welcome though, how's everyone doing today? Welcome, welcome. First person in chat was Jamie Canal. Welcome, Macy. Welcome, NRFT. Welcome, Deli. Welcome, Alex James. Welcome, Simon. Welcome, Santa. Everyone in chat put hey, hi, hello, just something so I can read some names. Welcome, Twitch chat. First person in Twitch chat was Quatzahu. Definitely good. Welcome, Robber Boom. Welcome, Kamaransky. Also, let me wake Nightbot up. Is this a command? Am I wrong? Is that a command? Is that a command? Or am I going insane? Nightbot's deleting messages over on Twitch. What's the... What's the... Why is Nightbot moderating my Twitch chat? What the hell? Nightbot! Show up in my YouTube chat. Why are you moderating my Twitch chat? Hello? Nightbot? Are you okay? Can you... Join channel. I thought I already... Wait. Nightbot online. Okay. Your mother. Chat, can someone tell off Nightbot for me? Can someone go to Nightbot's house? Lost aura? I know. What's Nightbot telling people off in my Twitch chat for? When I want him in my YouTube chat. Nightbot! Chat, my word, here I was reminiscing on the old Crew 2 days, and now Nightbot doesn't wanna come here and behave. Chat, we shall all, what's the things that kids are doing these days? Chat, let's all mog Nightbot. Says he's online. Need to get a daybot? Truly. Your mother. What if I use the command in Twitch chat? Has he just converted himself to Twitch? Welcome, though. When you guys said, hey, welcome, Shadow Nick, welcome, Joshua, welcome, Snackbot, welcome, Bob, welcome, Fiwi, welcome, Joshua, welcome, Fan of All Cars, welcome, Dutch Vanderlyn, welcome, Arcean, welcome Legend Gold, welcome DJ Finstone, welcome Dennis Nilsson, welcome Booty Optics, welcome Noah Manhave, welcome Joshua Richardson, welcome, how's everyone doing today, chat? Welcome Forever, welcome Forever Ann, welcome Mr. Monkey, yeah. Welcome Endrid, welcome Clock, welcome Juma Hakiri, welcome. Okay, this is such a pain. Okay, what if I deactivate? Leave channel, join channel. Okay. Chat, the old off and on again technique. Maybe I like banned him or something. maybe I banned him. For some reason he's just not. Wait. Wait for it. Look, you say your mother to a guy once, and all of a sudden he doesn't want to be a moderator on your channel. Start of the AI takeover? Chat, is Nightbot currently... Is he... Wait, what's the word? Wait, am I out of touch? What's the word where you don't work? Not protest. Strike? Is Nightbot on strike? Why are you moderating my Twitch chat? I want you on my YouTube chat. Stop banning people on my Twitch chat, Nightbot. What the hell? Nightbot, I'm taking away your moderator status. How do I unmod Nightbot? I don't know how to unmod Nightbot. My word. Okay, chat. Well, you know what? With a missing Nightbot, I'll just put this as the pinned comment. There you go. I wanted to because we were getting back to the crew 2. There you go. I wanted to bring back the old school member gold. Beating T.O., Latrell, part 1 and 2, 20 for New York. Oh, the old school days. Okay, let's get into the crew 2 chat. It's time. It is time. Chat, when was the last time you played the crew 2? Because for me, technically, I played it, like, within the last week, right? Because... Nightbot! Nightbot's awake! He's awake! Nightbot! Nightbot, he's awake! And he's spamming my chat! He came in with, bruv, your mother, and then just spammed links. Nightbot! What a load of nonsense. What an absolute load of nonsense. That is really funny. That he goes, bruv, your mother, spams links in chat. Like, what the hell? Chat, the AIs really are taking over. Stop! Nightbot, yes, we get it. Yes, we get it, Nightbot. Yes. Yes, you're in the chat now, Nightbot. Yes, we get it. Yeah, thank you, Nightbot. Yeah, we get it. No. No, don't worry, Nightbot. We get it. You're good. You're fine. Okay, I guess I can remove the member goals from the pinned, because Nightbot will put the member goals. Ah, no, screw it. I'll leave the member goals in the pinned. So, yeah, chat, we have member goals back. And I'm going to honor them like I used to. If we get a New York member goal, even if it's by the end of the stream, I will do the New York. Oh, what a day. What a time. Security alert for SidWaj. Nightbot. Yeah, no wonder. Chat, is Nightbot hacking my channel right now? Oh, my word. Wait. Chat, the symphony is playing. Could bring a tear to your eye. Acting like we hear it? Oh. Why can't you hear it? You should be able to. What about now? There's no reason you shouldn't be able to hear it. Okay, what about now? it's making noise in my Streamlabs. First Nightbot, now this. Chat, everything is sabotaging me today. We're gonna stream for 1 billion hours, chat, and I would have just gotten into the lobby. Okay, yeah, you can finish testing the audio now. Yep, we get it. You can finish testing the audio now. Chat, what about now? Could you hear the background music? Like, right now, can you hear the background music? So you can hear the background. Streamlabs! Streamlabs, please! What about now? Just restart, gang? Nope. Alright. Okay. I didn't want to do this because when I do this, it means that I can't record when I'm recording. I can't have background noise because they're both on the same channel, so I can't separate them in post. But now that I think about it, that's... Chat, can you hear it now? And I know you can this time. But I don't like doing it like this because then I can't separate the background audio and the gameplay audio in post when I'm editing. कितने साल हो गए ये चीजें सब कुछ बेकार है क्या मकसद है कोशिश करता रहूं सब कुछ फिर भी खराब हो जाएगा See, now you know what I mean, chat. It's the song. Oh, it's iconic, man. It's iconic. It's iconic. Is it a bit... we over-contrasted right now? Motorfest advertisement in the game? I logged on the other day, and it gave me, like, a full spread of the Red Bull update specifically. So they're still updating the Crew 2 to promote, like, the newest of the new in Motorfest. Or I guess they probably just got it synced up to some whatever. Oh, hello. Wait, this is the first time I've ever opened the Race Creator on my PvP account? Sorry, not on my PvP account, on my PC account. Oh, chat, I'm broke! I am so broke on my PC account. Oh, no, no cross-progression. Oh, I can't filter the cars to filter the other way. Oh my god, but we're in the grey void instead of the blinding white void. Look at this, chat, look. Chrome colors actually look normal. Just look at this, chat, look at this, look at this, look at this. Customizing iridescence. What have I missed, man? What have I missed? Maybe I will jump onto my other account. Why are we in a US Speed Tour Summit? Why am I playing the Crew 2? I miss the Crew 2. Oh, well, also, because it was exactly this week 2 years ago that the Crew 2 got its final vehicle. The 3 Jaguars were added this week ago. This week, 2 years ago. We got free stuff. We got the... Oh, we got Summit Cars. Oh my god, yeah, I completely forgot, right? So the Crew 2 is still giving out Summit Cars. Every other week is a Summit Car. And interestingly enough, even though we're a year from when the game first stopped getting updates, it hasn't looped yet. But there's a lot of Summit Cars that haven't come out in this Summit loop. Even though the Summit is supposed to bring back every Summit Car at least once. But you've actually been able to get cars from the Summit essentially, like, months before they're ever added to the Crew Motorfest. Going back and buying the Crew 2 is still one of the best things you can do for progression in Motorfest. I can switch over to my Rookie to Icon 1000 account, chat, or better known as my $1 run account. Oh my god, I barely played on this account, damn. You got Forsberg stuff I still haven't done. Obviously, I've done Harlem West. Have I at least completed all of the base races in this? It's looking likely. Oh, no, I haven't. Oh, my god. Chat, this is the first race. I'm about to... I genuinely don't know how long it's been since I've done a race in the Crew 2. I do have a Summit Car on this account. Oh, my god, I've got this thing. Yeah, 2 days ago was the anniversary, the first anniversary of the final car being added to the Crew 2. Check Harlem Way. Oh, we'll get to that. We will get to everything going on. But what's going on, boys? My name is Sid. Welcome back to the channel. I'm back on the Crew 2, and there is so much to talk about for the Crew 2. Hello? Can my car turn? Oh my god, this feels so weird. Everything interesting. Everything feels like it's on like a 50-minute delay compared to Motorfest. Is the game loud? Holy delay! Was it always like this? Oh my word, there's no understeer. There's like no understeer. These physics are so different. Yeah, chat, is the game audio fine? Too loud, too quiet? New York run? Oh yeah, I do want to continue the New York run as well. Now I'm doing this stuff, I actually might. Perfect. It's alright. It's alright. Good, good, good. Alright. Oh, yeah, chat. So I asked, it's a bit loud. I'll turn it a little bit down. Yeah, so I asked earlier, chat, when was the last time you played the Crew 2? I'm genuinely curious. Would my last video on the... No, of course my last video wouldn't be the last car that was added. The whole $1 thing happened. God, that $1 run really sparked some energy into this game. That you might not have even remembered that. That the game was like completely dead until the $1 run hit. That was when it was like, I played so much then. This afternoon, oh, some people are still playing the game today. I mean, like I said, you can still get Summit Cars from the Crew 2. In fact, what's the Summit Car out this month in the Crew Motorfest? Sorry, the main stage car? It's the baby. It's the coupe baby. That thing was in the Summit, in the Crew 2, for anyone who wanted to do the Summit, which, mind you, is the easiest thing to do now, because no one's playing the Crew 2, so the Summit is piss easy. You could have gotten the Coupe Baby from the Crew 2 Summit, and then in the Crew Motorfest, you would have gotten 300,000 for getting it in the main stage, bucks, and then you would have gotten another 300,000 for getting it in the main stage Legacy. Not to mention that a fair few cars are still cheaper in the Crew 2 than they are in the Crew Motorfest. You could grind the Crew 2, have a have 5 years worth of a video game updates to play. Oh, the wheel. Oh, no. No. We've gone from to... Better be careful. Can't animate too much. Like what? No. No. Oh. Ow. Oh god, I can't wait to talk about the modding stuff. Oh yeah, we'll talk about that as well, yeah. Oh, it sucks because, oh wait. One, why is my UI so tiny? Excuse me? That's not the actual size the Crew 2's UI is supposed to be. I think it's because my game thinks it's 4K when it's not. But chat, look at this. I'm about to blow your mind, chat. Look. Expanded minimap. That's right, chat. We're living in the future. Oh, did I say the future? No, I meant the game from 5 years ago. Oh my god, I tried to rewind. Oh no! Chat, I'm gonna have to get used to so many different buttons! Again! Just after getting unused to them. Yeah, we'll talk about all the JD fonts, billboards, etc. How are the graphics though, chat? Because we're playing on PC right now, not PlayStation, so obviously they're a lot sharper. PlayStation did get the Crew did get a PS5 update, did it not? The Crew 2, that is. Am I crazy in saying it did? I thought so, yeah, during the Force bug. No, I'm not talking when they ruined the lighting. That's subjective, okay? Look, some people like the new lighting, but I gotta be honest. Oh no, I shouldn't have skipped that. Oh no, that music would have, that riff would have brought so much nostalgia. I only heard 2 notes there, chat, and immediately I could, what's this? Down, 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 down. And all I heard was 2 notes, chat. It's in there. It's in the memory. I couldn't have sang it there if you asked me to 5 minutes ago, because I just heard the 2 notes, the whole thing. Yeah, they messed with the graphics at one point. And, again, some people liked it. I was a bit more hesitant. They essentially made the sky pink at some times of the day. Nighttime looks like this, I guess. Is the nighttime almost better than the... Nah. And then the morning looks like this. But the thing is, they also recently did this to the Crew Motorfest. The Crew Motorfest also got a dreary, a dreary, dim mood for some reason. And you know what's a fun fact? The Crew 1 also got a graphics update at one point that made the game more dreary, that people didn't really like that much. One of the most consistent things they've ever done. Let's actually jump into the summit. Let's see what we can do. I don't think it's going to be a lot, because it's a USB tour summit, and I'm broke. Oh my god! Whoa! 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 I completely forgot how many more rewards they used to give you. Wait! Do I own the MC20? If I do this, this vanity is going to get added to my Motorfest account, no? Because I know what the hell is it? What?
This is it. The final race
this guy!
This year's US Speed Tour. I want to say one last special thank you to Motoflix for making this all possible.
Chat, that actually gave me like a visceral, like an internal, oh my god! What's his name? They reveal his name in the Crew Motorfest.
Their involvement with the USST.
Go! Ow. I'm so terrible for not remembering his name. Bob! It's Summon Bob, yeah! It's not Bob Cutlass, am I thinking of Cars? They did bring this guy back for the Ocean and Sky playlist. Why does the MC20 suck so... Oh, I don't have parts on it. You're absolutely right. Fast retry? Oh, yeah. I forgot they were doing quality of life updates to the Crew 2 right till the end of the game. Sorry, Ivory Tower, when they want to be, absolutely go. No, don't. No, 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 no. You don't get to have comedic timing. You're, you're not supposed to. No, no, the Crew 2. I'm supposed to be the funny one. You're not supposed to be the one who has comedic timing. Yeah, chat. They really are the goats. No, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this. Let me get back into it. Wait, did I? Wait, no, chat. Wait, I'm on PC. Wait, no, chat. No. Chat. Oh no. Oh no. Chat. I clicked the quit game button because I forgot that they put the quit game button in the triangle quick menu. In case of what? In case of what? What do they want me to do next? Wear socks while I sleep? Like, where am I planning to go in such a rush? What? 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 Why would I want the quick game button on the quick menu? How quickly do they need me to get out the game? Rage quit implementation in game. Chat, shout out to all of my rage quitters who are getting good representation in game. Damn it, man. I'm Bob. Something. What are the odds there is anyone? What is the odds there is anyone in the PvP? The Crew 2, 1 year after its final new car, what are the chances that we even get into a lobby? Chad, not to blow your mind, we've got 2 people found. We're 1 away from a lobby. Except I could be lying to you. It's behind me. Whoa, chat, it just said 20 players found. What? What, chat? It just said 100 players found, chat. What? We can do this. We can do this. And a lobby. A lobby. Chat, maybe I'm jinxing it by looking at it, you know? It's like our time goes for... Oh, I look away, I look back up, it just went from 2 players to 1 player found. God damn it. Wait, I actually do want that vanity for my Motorfest account. Well, progress report on the PvP, dead. It's not even worth playing the trumpet music anymore. It's not even worth it. Chat, those who know and those who don't know. Gone but not forgotten. Recently joined Motorfest and your tips and tricks guide help a lot. Parts. Oh, nice. I'm glad they could. Oh, you can't swap parts. You can't swap parts. Oh, wait, but you can't swap parts there, and that's a little annoying, but you can go straight into the menu instead of having to back out of the summit to jump into the menu. So it could be worse. God, there's a lot less oomph to swapping parts. Welcome, P90 World. Welcome, Unwanted Anxiety. Welcome. YouTube doesn't give me like a, this is a new viewer. Here's a crew theory, the boosters, with them testing the Red Bull can. Oh, I've got a whole video about that.
This is it.
I've got a whole video.
This year's US Speed Tour. I want to say one last special thank you to Motoflix.
I'll
for
stop.
making
I'll
this
wait
all
for Bob
possible.
to stop talking.
Their vision and investment
Whoa,
have been
okay, the
unparalleled
difference
in the world of
between...
motorsport. So here's looking at many more years of their involvement with the
Is the
USST.
camera movement a bit better? Am I going crazy? Also, the difference between stock and maxed out. Holy. Sense of speed check? Maybe that's what it is. I think the camera might be a smidge better, and also the sense of speed might be conveying a bit more. I was gonna do a separate video being like, this is what the Crew 2 does better than Motorfest, but like, I don't know, I'm already talking about it here. How old am I? I'm a ripe 74. Remember 500 miles per hour in reverse? I remember what I said in that video a lot. Chat, do not watch my video hitting 500 kilometers an hour in reverse. Aren't you 22? I am 22, unfortunately, chat. Chat, I'm getting old. All these events are 3 laps each, except for the endurance ones, where the endurance ones were like 10 laps. Remember when they did that, chat? Remember when they actually added like a cool endurance race kind of thing? And we can't even change the lap counter in Motorfest. Well, then again, I guess you could kind of see the motorsports playlist as kind of endurance. I don't know, they're slightly longer events, I guess. Okay, bad idea going for the big suck zones on the side, on the wide of a turn. Yeah, 22, you've been doing YouTube for 5 years. It's been 5 years you're old. Indeed, chat, indeed. We had that revelation last stream, chat. I've been doing YouTube for coming on 5 years, alright? Not 5 years yet. Ugh, I'm not that old. Been doing it for like 4.5. Okay, in October it'll be 5 years. And that only depends on what you want to consider the starting of me doing YouTube. Well, I mean, good time to be talking about that, I guess. On the Crew 2, talking about when I started YouTube. The first person in this game, man. Ow. It's just missing a good wheel rotation. Because it is a really solid first person. Oh, but then again, oh, I forgot about the mirrors. Oh, the mirrors. Oh, why did my brain think that they added that backwards to the Crew 2? They absolutely did not. Ow, ow. It's so interesting. Driving everything, even a hypercar in this game, feels like driving a full grip racing car. Everything in this game just had so much downforce. That's why people called this, that's why people didn't really like the physics of the Crew 2. I always quite enjoyed them. Because everything was really glued, everything was really go-karty. It was infinite downforce. But then there was obviously the weird hitches where old school cars' wheels would just go into the ground, but I don't know, people wanted more Forza, more understeer. I still stand by the fact that if you actually get into... Whoa!
I'll tell you what, a track like this is a
Whoa!
dream come true for a racing fan. I spent my childhood building
Lol,
slot
boy,
car sets.
thank you so much for the
Imagining
20
what the
gifted.
future of racing
What
might
the
be.
hell?
And here, today, hey, I
This
really
guy
feel
just
like
dropped
I'm
how much?
Hope you are too.
I guess we're playing the crew. I guess we're playing New York tonight. Oh, wait, that's not the... Jesus, the power slide button is a bit more powerful. You know what? I'll do I'll do beat Tio and beat Latrell. No, I won't do beat Latrell in this. I'll do. So obviously So here's the videos that I want to do to here. I want to do the Crew 2 in 2025, obviously. I want to do what the Crew 2 does better than the Crew Motorfest, but that'll be like a specific filming video. I'll probably do a New York in 2025. That'll be its own. Do I put I beat TO in 2025? Is that too niche of a reference? People used to watch the video. People used to watch me beat TO in way back when. I thought it was a niche video doing I beat TO way back then. There we go. And I just finished that event and got a vanity item that will transfer to the Crew Motorfest. Chat, even while playing the Crew 2, I'm playing the Crew Motorfest. It's inescapable. Thank you so much for the 20 gifted, lol boy. Whoa. I guess we're doing one New York, chat. But of course, now the member goals will also loop, so we can do more as they come. And I guess I'll do it on this account. You got access to TC2. Might get closer world records. You can just say... Oh, yeah, I've seen that. We'll talk about that. Oh, yeah, and I want to talk about the Crew 2 modding situation. And we'll also talk about... Do I even have any good hypercars? Well, chat, what was the... I'm so out of the loop. What was the last good hypercar? Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter if I don't have a good hypercar. I've got the rarest hypercar in the game. So, we'll do that. Oh, the T50! The T50 and Divine. They were like joint, right? Well, given we wait. Oh no! What's the first member goal? Beat TO? Chat, about that. What did I just click? Chat, about that. Well, I guess we have a goal for this video now. Okay, interestingly, do these all count as 25%? Wait, no, we'll do skills. Chat, ultimate hack. Let's do mad skills. Thank you so much for the 20. I can't reiterate that enough. Thank you so much for the 20 gifted, lol boy. I'm not wrong if I say... Am I wrong if I say Mad was the final update of the Crew 2? It was, indeed. Season 11. My word, we got so far into it. Oh, this one. Oh, no. Wait, no, Chat, I'm good at this. I'm good at this. This way? This way? Sure. This way? Oh. That's not the buttons, Sid. That's the Motorfest buttons. That's not the right buttons. Interesting that this ended up being the final update for the game. I always felt that there was no chance this was actually planned to be the last update. The way the Crew 2 ended felt so much like it was just someone walked in, you know, they were working on the Crew 2, someone walked in and said, oh, by the way, guys, Motorfest is finished. Fellas, pack it up. Pack up whatever you were doing. Because, does anyone remember how for some reason, by the end of the Crew, they just started spamming SUVs? They just randomly went, oh, here's an SUV, here's another SUV, here's the Land Rover, here's the RSQ8, here's the Cayenne. It always felt like they planned like some kind of a wait, I need to think. Oh, for God's sake. Some kind of a luxury SUV type update. I wonder if I could ever, like, find a dev. When does the statute of limitations run out, you know? When can a dev tell me, oh, this was actually gonna be our plans for the Crew 2 if Motorfest didn't end? Chat, I'm good at this. You can just click on retry. I know you can just click on retry. What you haven't considered is I've been playing Motorfest for a year. And in Motorfest, clicking on retry means clicking pause. And in the Crew 2, clicking on pause means leaving the event. I've got it! I'm so glad that this was the final update, chat. I'm so glad. Did you know there was whispers of a paintball game mode? Because the Crew 2 was originally, back in when the Crew 2 released, it was gonna have a paintball game mode. And there was whispers that that game mode was actually gonna make a return as the big final update. This way again? Yeah, is it just constantly left from the right? Like, am I... Chat, the game heard me and slapped me right in the face. It's time we do a different skill. But we were in this update, right? When the crew Motorfest got announced, I want to say we were in USB tours. Or was it the end of Blizzard? And then we got USB Tour. And then American Legends. That's when it really felt like, oh, they are just squeaking out something. They're just getting something out. Especially because the American Legends, this was Marlu's story. Alexa, pause. The flip. This was a Marlu-based story, and this was a Pierce-based story. So they were both Motorfest related. Was it End of Blizzard? I thought it was. But this is where it really began to decay. And they started doing the flashback events, but these flashback events just felt like... They just felt like, we want to make really cool events, but, like, the game engine can't handle it, so let's make them too... Let's call the blocks, let's call them a feature and not a bug. Here we go. Chat, time to lock in. Smashing invisible boys. See, this is much better. I much prefer... There we go, chat. We smashed the required amount of boys. Also, yeah, let me congratulate everyone who got the member. Zerka, Pizza Delivery Time, Jesse, Launch, KKF, Dirge, Shiro, PT Racer, TJ, Ashley Walker, The Dark Knight, Unique, Lonnie Shields, Lemonade, Just So Wet. Sorry, West. Jerry Prowl, Vossi Madalinsky, Chris, Gorilla RS. Congrats to all of you for getting members. NGL, that last one, two, there's literally a pattern you can see above the platform. Yeah, well. It actually is a skill issue. It's the game-going skill issue. Yeah, congrats to everyone who got members. Do the Pyramids one, I got the best soundtrack in the game. I can't do that because I think it's copyrighted. I think so, at least. Wasn't that the final event ever added to the game? Also, I need to do street stuff, but... Am I crazy in... Because Mad was all skills. It wasn't that, was it? It wasn't. I'll do this flashback. I'll do Forgotten Island. The burger was lost. Ugh. Okay, let me use any other car. You know what? Oh my god! Wait, chat. One, I have way more cars in street than I thought. Whoa! Damn. I thought my PC account was bad. Instead, I've got bad cars. Not what I meant to do. Chat. Oh my word. One, we're in a bike that's actually not in the Crew Motorfest. MV never came to Motorfest. I wonder what happened there. I wonder what happened with the licensing. But chat, we're actually about to be in a bike that, get this chat, this bike is actually gonna handle nicely. Okay, to be honest, it's actually a little stiff at the moment. Oh my god, it turns. Oh my god, you can accelerate through turns. Interestingly, I actually prefer the first person in the Crew 2. For bikes, at least. The first person feels a lot more finicky in the Crew Motorfest. I think, although they did it to give it the extreme lean, it feels a bit much, you know? Bikes in the Crew 2 feel like cars in Motorfest. Is that crazy to say? Welcome everyone in chat who haven't welcomed yet. I never played the Crew 2 before Motorfest launched, but it made me get every buyable vehicle in Motorfest, and I'm Icon 9999 now. The game was a little addicting, to say the least. Holy hell, I cannot imagine being Icon 9999 in the Crew 2 when having gotten it after Motorfest. Whoa. Oh! Ow. Yes, I know, Nightbot. I know. I'm trying to get to a point where I can beat T.O. Did you do that legit, or did you use an exploit of some kind? Oh my god, Motocross in the Crew 2? We have to do Motocross in the Crew 2. You need to go legit. We need to go legit. Let's go legit. I can't believe we haven't gone legit. See T.O. over there. Name's Edgar T.O. Marquez. You need to go legit. Good news! Bushimaru's staying in, and it's all thanks to you. Oh, it was all legit. The game didn't have an exploit at that time. Damn. Good news, Bushimaru staying in, and it's all thanks to you, is top 1 voice lines in the Crew franchise. I mean, hey, visually, I guess you could say visually the motorcycling looks a bit worse. But, you know, it's not like I'm in a racing bike right now. Do I need to be doing all of the leaning? No. I'm in a street bike. Go! some other goated lines from the Crew 2? Because I remember so many. I don't even know the exacts of the line. But if I even try to mimic Hero telling me to check my HQ mailbox, I might actually have a PTSD attack. Could be some cool loot in there. Ah! Duh! You missed being Latrell? Absolutely, man. Faster, faster, seriously, go faster! Listen to the engine, it's saying, let's win! Last? What are we doing in last? Iconic. Iconic. Not to be confused with Iconic, the in-game company. SidWaj Alpine A110 edition when? You gotta tell him. Oh my word! Chat, sometimes I do things in this game, and I can't even describe it as like nostalgia. Like, the muscle memory hits me like a truck. Like, chat, this might sound, bearing in mind, chat, I played this game for 3 straight years of my life. I've got over 6,000 hours in the Crew 2. Don't worry, I have made money from that, and I calculated it. I've made well above minimum wage if you were to consider those my hours and not include a second of editing, technically. So there's a reason, alright? But bear that in mind, because this might sound a little silly, chat. This might sound a little silly. But it actually almost gives me chills. Because I just teleported to this escape, and my brain went, oh my god. If I get this escape route, you go up here. I'm not going to hit this first try, because this was one of the really annoying ones. You're off-road for ages, but the whole point of this escape was you had to hit this really specific jump, which was over this mound, and that jump would get you on the highway. Now, I don't remember if I'm supposed to brake left or I'm supposed to brake right once I get onto the highway. Is it there? Is it that one? Is it that mound? No, no, no! Oh, come on! I wonder what other escapes are logged in my thought. First try? No! Tawak, are we going left or are we going right there? Only mods right now, cheats? There's more than that. Left? Like, it actually gave me a really weird feeling. I don't know, is this deja vu? I feel like... Wait, I went the complete wrong way. Yeah, I don't know the escape. Oh, that's alright. It's because I'm the pro player here, so that's why I know it. Obviously, I recognize this escape because I'm the professional Crew 2 player. I wonder just how rusty I am. Given I've always been a sort of meh Motorfest player, I wonder how me in the Crew 2 compares to me in Motorfest. 5,000 hours of playing, but add on getting rusty versus only 1,000 hours of playing. The physics aren't in my head. The physics aren't in my head. Let me take off these stupid glasses. There's airplanes flying above the map. They don't do that in Motorfest. Come on, why do I suck so bad? Thank God the dragster route is much easier. The dragster route, more like the little babies giving up route. Stop pausing! That's the button for Motorfest, not the Crew 2! Check the top leaderboard? Oh no, what's on the top of the leaderboard? There we go. Okay, I'm gonna hit it now. Good enough, good enough, good enough, good enough. Where the hell am I? Chat, do I just give up? Do I give up? Do I have it in me anymore? Do I have it in me anymore? Never back down, never what? Never back down, never what? Oh, come on! Last, okay, this will be the last one, chat. If I don't hit it on this one, I'm sodding it off. This is it, this is it, this is it, this is it. Why did I not NOS? I give up, 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 I give up. Chat, I'm not doing what you think I'm doing. I'm not. I'm not, I swear. I don't even have a NOS drag set? I don't even have a NOS drag set? Oh wait, we actually have a drag tire heat meter, which we don't in Motorfest in the open world. I'm gonna drive myself crazy pausing. Okay, let me just actually... Okay, chat, what's quickest to get... What is quickest to get completion? Chat, how do I get to completion quickest? That being 50% completion of street. There we go. You know what? I don't care. I broke the distance that I needed. Whatever. Yeah, chat, believe it or not, I don't think I'm gonna make this one. I don't think I'm gonna... It's so interesting that you can actually kind of steer drag cars, though. Damn, that really is a much easier method. Oh.
I don't know if you've noticed.
Do actual drag races? Do they really give you that much percentage, though? Because surely they're just one race. Okay, so what is the percentage based on? Isn't it percentage of all races, or are each of these 25, 25, 25, 25? Because that's what I thought it was. What event have I not done? Oh, some of the force bow. Oh, because these two are... I'm not doing those. I'm not doing those. I'm not doing them. Each spec is 25? Surely that makes no... Pardon me. Surely that makes no sense, though, because the skills and photo ops count towards it, too. Drag does a lot? Okay, chat, we'll do drag. We'll do drag, alright? We'll do drag. Fine. Use a cheat to set up really... SidWaj keys escape. What about keys escape? What are my thoughts on actual pro drag cars in the Crew Motorfest instead of the stock cars? I'd love it. I'd love, what is it, Top Fuel?
There's a double apex turn on this drift circuit. It's quite technical, but master it and you can link it in one slide.
Oh, I actually quite missed this event. I enjoyed this event when it was first out. Oh, now the game's got me thinking about the drifting. Oh, the drifting method. I miss it. Look at how easily the cars initiate drifting. You don't actually have to wrestle the car just to get it to slide. You guys don't like the Crew 2's drifting? Well, some people do. Yeah, that one's impossible to make in one. Chat, the Crew 2's drifting or Motorfest drifting? Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ow.
Good job. You handle all that power very well.
I forgot about that voice line. Yeah, whatever. They both feel weird. TC2 drifting all the way. Motorfest 1000%. Handbrake drifting is nice. TC2's drifting is too arcade. That's fair, that's fair. TC2 was so much better. You know, it feels like people are very divided on which game's drifting is better. Alright, let's run through drag, chat. Let's run through drag.
It doesn't matter how much I want to bring all of us onto the right side of the law. Not everyone's cool with that. Means we still have to race illegal. But that's okay. The only way to change things is from the inside, right? So let's change it.
Chat, is there something sharper about the Crew 2? Like, I don't even know what I mean. This is a purely vibes-based claim. Like, is there something a bit more... It's like the Crew Motorfest is this, and the Crew 2 is this. Does that make any sense? No idea what I'm doing. I don't get it. It's purely vibes. It's purely vibes. Maybe it's just the sense of scale. What the fuck is bro on about? I don't get it. Okay, yeah, never mind, chat, never mind. Maybe I am going crazy. Crew 2 world record reactions never happened. Indeed, indeed. There were so many videos that never happened because the Crew 2 just sort of faded away. I feel you on that one. Thank you. Thank you. See, I don't even want to call it quality, because it feels weird calling it quality. Even calling it sharpness, I just do feel like there is a bit more of a sharpness to this game. I will say, Motorfest definitely does the car show vibe a bit more. I mean, there's crowds here, but I ain't feeling nothing. TC2 just got more heart. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah. See, I don't know if that's... yeah. Less noise in the Crew 2. Maybe. It's like Android versus iPhone almost. Or... Am I still going to say... Like, look, the game looks good! Yup. Oh my god, contractor missions. Why is there so many... Why is there so many contractor missions around me? The hell? Oh, whoa! That did do a lot. Holy... Yeah, okay, we will be able to beat Latrell today. Sorry, beat Tio today. I'm gonna win the P1, not P1, T20? No, it was P1. P90? No, that's a gun. T20's GTA. I'm gonna actually win the P1 on this stream. Thanks to Lolboy for the 20 gifted. Well, it was the 5 gifted, which of course we could do again. New York in the MC20, please? Why the MC20? PDQ, PQ. Is that gonna put us at 50? Oh, I forgot we have to do it 3 times. Oh. New York in hovercraft. I guess we can do that thanks to Race Creator. Race Creator wasn't cross-platform either, was it? I guess nothing was, so... You called it a cool car in your recent video. Crazy how you'd lie to your audience like that. What did I call it? What? The MC20? I called it a cool car? Or the P90? P20? P10? P1! P1! The McLaren P1. Chat, I went for a run and I pushed myself too hard on the run. And clearly I joggled out a few brain cells on my way. They must have just, you know. MC20 in the Goodwood video. Oh, to be fair, the MC20 was pretty new at that point. Average Alpine fan. The P20. Bro, WTF, why is the TC2 drag car acceleration so much better in TCM? So much better than TCM? 0 to 500 in like 5 seconds. People say that. People have said that the actual... all cars, planes, everything have been made slower in TCM.
He'll drive his P1. Yeah, I know. Hard to imagine him in a hybrid. But trust me, in this one, he's a beast. A beast with great gas mileage, but still a beast.
I think the running theory is that they nuked the... No, this is a long event. I'm not doing this event. Oh, rated 12. Hope you enjoyed your stream. Just remember this is like a 10-minute event. But yeah, they definitely lowered the sensor speed. Not sensor speed, sorry. Either sensor speed, or they actually lowered how quick the cars go in Motorfest. I guess it's so you can't just like cross the entire map in 2 seconds. But I don't know, it feels a bit... It obviously sucks a bit where because we have a smaller map, the cars get punished instead of getting a bigger map. Welcome everyone from the raid. A snap, Franco, HS, the Wizardius. Welcome. I recognize this event. Any event I recognize, it's immediately because of PvP. Ugh! Can't rewind. W driving? You take that back right now. Actually, you know what? You take the sarcasm back. Unbound has awful speed cap. The Chiron will never go above 245. You say that Unbound has an awful speed cap. The Chiron will never go above 245. I guess it's just a racing game map thing. Honestly, that's why I'm kind of worried about the Jet. Because we're getting a Jet. But what are the odds that Jet goes anywhere near Jet speed? TC2 time crisis do mention. What is the speed of a jet, chat? How quick does a jet go? Is the answer vary? How quick does a jet go? Very. Can I drive? Hello? Is the answer also vary? Well, doesn't the game have like a physical speed cap as well? So the jet can't go any faster than that. Depends on the jet. What's the one that people believe this one is? The Dassault? Because of the style of the icons and whatnot. And it's a Red Bull jet. The Dassault Red Bull jet. How quick does that go? 440 mph is the game's limit. 720 kmh game limit. I miss being good at the Crew 2. Mark 1? Mark 1 sounds a little quick. Here's something, chat. I don't think the jet in the Crew Motorfest is gonna go Mark 1. When are you gonna talk about the 350Z? Oh yeah, forgot about that. Might just cut it in earlier, but I'll talk about it. Want to beat the... Oh, you know what? Do I own it? No, I don't. It's Drift anyway. I forgot. I was confused with the Ultimate Edition. Yeah, sneaking suspicion, chat. The jet is not going Mark 1. Game cap is Mark 0.5. Well, there you go. Well, it's just under 0.5. It's 0.45 or 44, I guess. Oh my god, so many PvPs. So many PvPs ending here. So most it can go is probably Mark 0.5, yeah.
So I hear.
The Crew 2 should have gotten a jet, man. The Crew 2 should have gotten a jet. The Crew 2 was the game for the jet. Just came from Malicious video, ranting about TCM bringing back TC2 Summit cars in the main stage. I swear all the dude can do is complain. I literally excluding Summit ranking is all complaining ranting. Huh. Well, what's the other option? Isn't it a good thing that that we're getting Crew 2 Summit cars back? Am I crazy? I feel like it's a good thing that we're getting...
You made the list. Top 10 in the country. You
Nice.
get a gold star, and you know what else? It means you're finally worth beating.
Wait, I'm confused. Okay, well, I won't comment on the all Militia does is complain. I don't really watch his stuff. That's not even a singling him out. I just don't really watch racing game stuff. I'm more interested by this specific take. That's what I was saying as well, but I don't know, because... Oh yeah, Big Land bad, but, like, you know, I need progression. Like, the whole point is that it brings back Crew 2 Summit cars, right? So that they're available in Motorfest. Instead of them being Drift Fed. Exactly. Is the other option... Sure, you could say new cars in the main stage would be nice, but... I'd have to watch the video. I'd have to watch the video. I don't know. Is that a thing? I know people used to say that about me a while ago. That all I used to do was complain. And to be fair, at the time, all I used to do was complain. I think my videos nowadays, I do try and be a lot more positive about the game. Not even positive. No, you know what it was? I tweeted about this. Because there was like... There's been a big shift in racing games. Like the sentiment just every game is, oh, this one sucks, and this one sucks, and this one sucks, and this one sucks. I'm at a place where I accept the game for what it's trying to be, you know? Rather than, like you can be upset that a game isn't something you wanted, but if that game isn't trying to be that, you can't take that as a, like, that's not on the game, right? Like how Motorfest, one of the arguments that I had on Motorfest for, like people complaining about not having Crew 2 style PvP and having a competitive PvP, is that the game clearly isn't anything to do with competitive anymore. He wants the Crew 2 exclusives to be purchasable? Like, all of them at once? Or drip-fed? He will stop playing this TC2 since he just, oh, for God's sake. He just spent getting that Porsche in the Summit. And now it's in the main stage, so he wasted his time. He'd rather have them be buyable. I'm so confused. Is he just saying, I don't want to play the Summit? I'm gonna need so much more elaboration. He's referring to the unfortunate timing. Oh, okay, yeah. That a car comes in the Summit right before it comes in the main stage. But I don't know, you really gotta hate the Summit to do that. I can understand being like, oh, I wasted my time, but, you know, you got to play the Summit. I'm not saying that the Summit is something amazing, but, like, it's not like this was something they actively have been going against. I can understand the confusion between things coming in here and things going in there. I get that. I don't know. I don't know, though. But, no, wait! This is an I play the game too much issue. This is an I play the game too much issue. He got it in the crew too. I was literally talking about this earlier today. I was talking about the cars being double ran. I was literally talking about this earlier. The cars being double ran. Because the cars double ran, if you played the crew 2, you got the car. But then in Motorfest, you just got 600,000 bucks for free. And I know that doesn't mean anything to him because he's got a bajillion bucks, as do I. It isn't a lot, no. But it does negate the entirely being a waste. Because you gotta bear in mind, what percentage of players of Motorfest have over 20 million at a time? I got like, oh my god, how do you have that much money? When I had like 30, 40 million. Right?
2, 1.
Like, there comes a point, you know, there comes a point. Okay, yeah, on the crew too. Like, the amount, like, 300,000 bucks is an amount for a fair few people. Oh, yeah, I definitely will do, you know what's the issue, Dally? I already hit it. I was on the other day and I already hit it. Bro, in the leaderboard, there are people with icon level 9999, what the hell? This game has been out for 5 years. I'm still playing the game even more than TCM. I don't know. I can understand. It just feels a weird thing to get up in arms about. I thought it was a bit silly and funny, right? But how disgruntled can you feel that you wasted an hour of your time? And for that hour, an extra 600,000 bucks will be made in Motorfest. I'd have to, you know what? No. It's not even fair me talking about how I disagree with this point when he's not here. I'd rather just, like, talk to him about it. But it's interesting on the all he does is complain thing. Because I definitely used to be like that. And now, even when I'm, like, up in arms about something, like the drift physics, that video was more like, these physics, I don't know, they just kind of don't work. What do you think? And also, I am long past thinking that everyone who watches my videos is also a bajillion hours player, you know? Maybe that's what it is. It might be a similar thing to what Kingdom had. Like how Kingdom 12 got in, well, was just generally, his audience was in a bubble of people who leak stuff to him. So he was upset with the early access. And I talked to Kingdom about this, I had a good conversation with him about this. he was upset with the early access because all of his viewers already knew about all that stuff because of leaks. Well, the thing is, the early access isn't for the people who already know about everything in the leaks. The early access is for the wider, massive amount of Ubisoft creators to see something for the first time and share it to their audiences who have no idea. You know, when I that kind of stuff. I think there's a chance that maybe Malicia's just in the audience that has got a bajillion hours in game. So it becomes a bit of an echo chamber of, oh, we've all got a bajillion hours in game. Whereas I've really pivoted my thought process to, there's so many people who still own nothing in the game. You know? And that might just be an audience thing, you know? Because I think with my content versus Malicia's, I'm not sure how exact this is on current time. I don't really keep up to date. But I know Malicia's definitely much bigger, a lot more guides and stuff, so much higher sub count and whatnot. But I think mine do, like, wider spread, like, on a per video basis. And I think that's just what it is. It's a wider audience versus a dedicated audience. And I can understand the dedicated audience being upset at spending time in the Crew 2, and then that time not meaning much in Motorfest. But again, it's something that I used to get up in arms about, and you just gotta accept the game for what it is, you know? To think that the game could cater to multiple tens of hours a day, right? Over plus 10 hours plus a day players, it's not amazingly realistic, you know? But again, I'm not arguing with him here. I'm arguing with just the skeleton of points from him that I've been given. So I don't want any of my claims here to be disparaging him.
Three,
I got nothing against the guy.
1.
And plus, there's a lot of mutuals and whatnot, you know? Like, I don't talk to him much, but I do talk to Rhino a fair bit. Do circles? I'm not bothered to max this out. I'd rather stimulate my brain at least a little.
I never thought you had this in you.
Early access does have its issues. Not issues that matter to what it's for. The whole thing with the early access, and I talked to Kingdom about this, the whole thing for the early access is it's not for the people who have seen a bajillion leaks, and obviously the early access only has the stuff that's given straight away, because the whole point of it is that it's for the people, like, the early access isn't even for an audience who hasn't seen the leaks. The early access is for content creators who don't know about the leaks. It's for 500,000 sub Andy with a Spanish-only audience in the Ubisoft Creator Program, plays any game he really wants, doesn't know anything about the Crew Motorfest other than when he gets the notification in his Ubisoft Creator Program. Like, that's who the early access is for. It's for the people who have no idea what the new update is gonna be, other than the trailers and whatnot. Again, the early access couldn't possibly cater to the leaks, because what? They're just gonna give you every playlist and every car to test early and make videos on day one? Talk about people confuse me. I hate people. It ruins hype. Damn, people ruin hype. But yeah, leaks. Yeah. What Motorfest season is this? Oh, it's the Forsberg vs Hoonigan season. Motorfest remixes. Welcome, Crew Test. Florida trip in a Dodge Challenger Summit car. I guess I know that. Florida trip? The hell is the Florida trip? I do not recognize that name. The Florida trip in the Dodge Challenger. Oh, I've already done it. No, I want completion. Alright, I'll do it anyway. Let me stop recording. I'll continue recording when I'm actually on the BTI. You don't have mods active? We'll get to that. We'll get to that. In this thing.
Three, two, one.
You feel like going for a little drive today?
I'm sorry I'm still harping on this. It is a little interesting as well to consider what the Crew 2 does having any effect on what Motorfest does, right? The Crew 2 is running on a loop, and Motorfest is actually actively updating. It's unfortunate that it happened, but I don't know. This feels weird getting up in arms about it. Then again, maybe he's not upset about it as much as I think, just from what I've been told by you guys. Also, word is about modding already. There's modding, yeah, so if you haven't seen, the game's been getting modded recently. More than just, like there's been texture mods, but there's some spoilers for the video that I'm going to record later. There's been no traffic mods. There's been retexture mods. There's been re-lighting mods, but those are quite old now. And there's been, like, people actually breaking the leaderboards with mods. Twitch recommended me a Genshin Impact stream. This should be a wake-up call. Also, Sid, make your chat under the camera bigger. I cannot see anything. Oh, yeah, that's a fair point. Why has it gotten so tiny? I'll do something about it at some point. Can I actually do something about it? Why is it so tiny? Is he live right now? Look at the example comments. Is he live right now? This is insane. What game is this? Bro moment. Wake me up when something exciting happens. Bro moment. Anyone else lagging? Remember to smash the like button. That was an insane play. New subscriber here. This is insane. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Sure. I feel like the big long comments are going to be really ugly now, though. But also, you know, there's a YouTube chat for a reason. That is cheating and not mods? What, the leaderboard's breaking? Are those not mods? People are getting, like, the wrong car into events and having 2-3 minutes beating world records. I thought that was mods. At least that's the whispers I heard. Also, is there a difference? Is my air conditioning working? Jesus Christ, let me turn my air conditioning lower. I'm bloody boiling. Wrong car in event is a glitch? Interesting. He means skills like escapes and slaloms? Maybe? Yeah. That's cheating? It's literally the definition of cheating? Oh! Okay, sure! There's an arbitrary distinction, though. Yeah, yes. Okay. Not all cheating is mods. No, sorry. Not all mods are cheating. What am I trying to say here? It's still also mods. I didn't specify that it was cheating, yes, but it was also mods. Stop texting and driving. Oh! Chat criminal. God, the engine sounds have been upgraded. My word. They're using mods to cheat? Yeah, yeah. Like, it still is modding. NTG is not cheating, modding to make your car faster. Oh, are we arguing whether no traffic mod is cheating? Is that what's going on here? Chat, is a no traffic mod cheating? I kind of want to say it is. I haven't given it much thought yet, but I do kind of want to say it is.
One.
The vibe in the crew 2 is unmatched. We need to give it more love as the fans, because people who don't play. The crew 2 still gets a solid player count, at least on Steam and stuff. Some people say it is, but honestly, it depends on your morals. I don't care if you use it. I'm not gonna see you as lesser. Yeah. I mean, to clarify, I don't care that much about it, but like, to define it, I guess. I mean, if you put it, Frank, it's removing a part of the game that people normally have to deal with, you know? I'm not, again, like, it's the same as the guy said, I'm not here to say, you're a bad person if you do it. I'm just here to say it probably is cheating. I much prefer first-person drifting in the crew 2. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to time you out for that, unfortunately. Sid sweating? I'm locked in, yeah. Oh, for God's sake. This whole track reminds me of the Goosiest video, when I filmed with Goosiest. Because I think I brought him here when I did. Oh, wait, let me go to my favorite spot. Oh, no, they put a barn. I forgot they put a barn on my favorite spot. I've got one side, but I don't have the other side. We did it! Okay, we can finally go and beat Tio. Where is he? It's time for keys to the city, boys.
Cool, but you just hit number 2 on the list. That means you can finally take on Tio and prove once and for all who's the best racer on the street.
It's time to prove that I am, in fact, the best racer on the street. We are going to use the... Yeah, let's use the rarest Summit car in Hypercar. And let's use... the Supra. much can you pick the Crew 2 up for nowadays? Because I'm trying to think, could I recommend the Crew 2 to someone who's only played Motorfest? If you're a new to Motorfest player, could I say, go ahead and get the Crew 2? I feel like it also depends just how much of Motorfest you've been playing. If you've gotten way far into the Crew 2, or the Crew Motorfest, sorry, then you probably would be a little annoyed that you don't have cars in the Crew 2. Because you'd have to start rebuying cars. The carryover only goes one way. But then again, you could just not worry about getting the cars you already have in Motorfest. And every car you got in the Crew 2 would transfer to Motorfest. So as soon as you were done with the Crew 2, you could head over to Motorfest and also have a bunch of new toys to play with. Especially given the customization only transfers when you first log into Motorfest. So you could get a car, play Motorfest, alternating, and get to double customize a car based on the two games. Transfer vanities. There's, again, 5 years worth of content. Okay, ow. Am I on lowest? Oh, of course I am, because you have to do the lowest difficulty to unlock the higher difficulties in this game. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking with that one. Also, once you get good at the Crew 2, once you've played it for long enough, once you unlock the summit, you can start getting exclusive cars in the Crew Motorfest. And then whine about it. And then...
You got 'em right where you want 'em.
You can start unlocking the exclusive cars in the Crew Motorfest, which you wouldn't have on... which you wouldn't be able to. And for every exclusive car you got in Motorfest that you... And for every exclusive car that you got in the Crew 2 that you didn't have in Motorfest, you could get a free 300,000 bucks, and then a 600,000 bucks if it's main stage. Airport Terminal E in the Mazda RX-7. I might do that.
Remember T.O.'s weak spot, his ego.
Yeah, well, it's not his ego that's driving, is it? Also, I don't know what his ego's doing when he's a bajillion miles behind me. Ow. What a cityscape. I wonder what Motorfest's map compared to the Crew 2's size-wise is. Like, is Motorfest's map bigger than Miami? Is it bigger than New York?
Don't let up. Give him everything you got.
The goddamn Supra. Oh! Ow. Why does this car look so silly while it's driving? I feel like I'm watching a cartoon. Why does it drive like that? It's driving like it's got somewhere to be. What the hell? Oh!
Should be running this without rules. True street style.
There's rules to this? Smash or pass TCM when? Never touching that idea again. The rules of the checkpoints? Brother, we gotta go somewhere. Chat, this thing might actually handle and perform better than the regular Supra in the Crew 2. The regular Supra in the Crew Motorfest. See, I really am looking forward to modding hitting this game. Because when I get to turn this car into the actual Supra, that's going to be quite the day.
You did it! You won!
Top of the list.
That's me.
Oh, Tio's gotta be so mad. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, Tio. Look at the hunk of junk I'm in. You got beat by that. I hope you're aware. Was that the earn 300,000 bucks achievement? Chat, my PC account is more of a rookie than my rookie to icon series.
Now, a lot of us
All right,
wanna
yeah.
take this off the streets and go legit.
Go
Sick
legit.
of everyone
You need to
making
go
money on
legit.
us, but not everyone
Let's
wants to
go
step away
legit.
from our roots. They talk about what it takes to run out there, the high that comes from risking everything. They say the streets are where we came from, where we belong. It can be hard to argue with that. Congratulations, you're top of the list, the new #1. You beat T.O. at his own game and impressed a hell of a lot of people along the way.
Sid
That's
finally
worth
beat
taking
T.O. after
mighty
7
proud of.
years. Yep.
By the way, if you go back to the spot, you'll see a little something waiting for you.
If it is what I think it is, it's gonna be hella fun getting it out there on the road and seeing what you can do with it. You're not gonna rest on your laurels, are you?
Let's claim our P1. Did I ever beat the bosses in my Rookie to Icon series? The first one? What's the running button, man? Oh, I was doing it. God, I go so slow. Motorfest bosses are always... Motorfest running is always sprinting. Oh, just like that? Whoa, okay. Damn, they make that a bit more anticlimactic. Sure, I guess I own this car now. In the last one, you beat all the bosses. Oh. Let's use this to beat TR. Because I just got it. Chat, iconic event incoming. It's not beat TR, sorry, beat Latrell. Latrell's car part 1 and 2, chat. I hope you're ready. We need to get him the Koenigsegg, which we didn't even want. We didn't want to keep it anyway.
Just so you know what you're getting into, this race is
Ranking
a
every
quarter-mile
Summit car when?
drive deal. It's a long
way too many at this point.
city-to-city race against some of the meanest drivers in the 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. How's the Crew 2 doing? Honestly, I feel like no matter what I do, right?
Here we go.
I feel like this
Latrell's counting
3-hour
on
live
us,
stream,
even if he doesn't
this
know it.
video that's going to be edited from it, I feel like no matter what I do, I'm always barely scratching the surface of what was in the Crew 2. Like when I did that escape, and my whole body just went, oh my god, I've been here before. I feel like there is a trove of that. There is an endless pit of just how much
First
there
place,
is
huh?
to do in this game.
Makes you feel alive, doesn't it?
And it just feels impossible to get through all of it. To revisit all of it. The game just has this vibe. I wonder if Motorfest will feel like that 5 years in. I mean,
A
5
Vegas to LA
years.
road trip? People will think
We
we're trying
got-
to get out of town.
Oh my god, these voice lines. I remember every one of them. We got police. No, I mean, we got a hovercraft, demolition derby, PvP, the summit. We got the hobbies, police, the Hollywood update for some reason, I guess. We got so much, 5 years worth of stuff. I wonder if Motorfest will eventually feel like it's packed full with 5 years of stuff. Because the playlist will keep going, but if they stick to 2 playlists an update, what, we're 1 year in, 2 updates, second update in, throw in 2 more playlists, 3 more by the end of this. What's the playlist count in Motorfest at the moment? 25? We're looking at about 6 playlists per year. The game started with 15 and will end with like 30 or 40 or so. And I know that's a lot. I know that that number is a lot. I just wish it felt like it was. One thing that is really notable with the Crew 2 versus the Crew Motorfests, their updates, and I've talked about this before, right? The thing about 3 more years, so 18 more. Oh no, I did 4 more years. But you're right, it would be less than that because it wouldn't be 4 more years. It would be 3 years plus an extra 2. Sorry, plus an extra 3. It's because I was doing 4 years. But you know what? A perfect analogy for it is that the Crew Motorfest updates, and they've been doing stuff recently. And I don't mean this video to be a return to the whole Motorfest bad, because I like where Motorfest is right now. I do. But it goes back to the whole thing of the Crew 2's updates were a burger, then a pizza, then a soup, then a cake, then a sandwich, then a hot dog, then rice, then a curry, then fish and chips. The Crew Motorfest, however, is like a burger flavored brick, a pizza flavored brick, a soup flavored brick,
You can't even wrap yourself around
a
tree
sandwich
in here 'cause the
flavored
trees are
brick,
too
a
big.
hot dog flavored
If the
brick.
turns are tight enough, you're gonna try.
Does that make any sense? The Crew 2, one was open world. The one was an open world, follow the photos mission. One was an entire island with endurance races. One was police. One was the hobbies system. One was skills. Whereas the Crew Motorfest, one is a police-themed playlist. One is a Red Bull-themed playlist. One is a lowrider-themed playlist. Does that make it make more sense? I know I'm making sense here, okay? It's a smidge too systematic. Although they've been doing a lot, like the custom mode was a great addition. The Summit gets a few changes, the Grand Race gets a few changes. But it sometimes just feels like the same thing with a new coat of paint. And I don't mean that as a crazy negative, I just mean that as a negative compared to what the Crew 2 was. Oh yeah, the rivals as well. But, you know, we got the rivals. And then now what? We're not going to get another for maybe like a year? I don't see them adding another set of rivals for ages. But then again, that's how the Crew 2 used to do it. So you know what? Rivals, good. Because Rivals was a very Crew 2 type feature. But then again, it's got the same issues the Crew 2 had. See, this is what I mean by it's not a negative inherently. Because the Crew 2 would also abandon things. They added hobbies. And then the hobbies weekly challenges just got completely boring and reused every week. They had added the Motor Pass. And then the Motor Pass challenges just became gain followers every week. They added the Chase Squad and then never came back to it. They added the American Legends, and bafflingly, they actually went back to American Legends. Is that the one update they went back to and did more of? But again, they had to do a whole update to do that. They weren't just like drip feeding more American Legends stories throughout the updates. They just had to go hard into reusing the system. Every time the Crew 2 got updates, people were so hyped just from the trailers because you never knew what to expect. It was very unique. Yeah, I guess it's on TCM, it's not so much that, it's more so...
Los Angeles, where racing is usually done
I
at
wonder
5 miles
what
an
the
hour.
playlist will be.
Thank God we missed
And
rush
that has a
hour.
lot less oomph than I wonder what game feature the theme will be. And again, I don't know where the golden in between is there, because I don't want to call either one of those systems inherently worse than the other. Because the Crew Motorfest is doing both now. They're adding unique features while giving us a more systematic know what to expect coat of paint. They're adding an entire playground, an entire island. That's not to go unnoticed. I think it's just because I'm on the Crew 2 right now that I'm noticing all the flaws, you know? You know? TCM is just a different flavored brick. There you go, chat. That's the saying. That's the saying of the week. And you know what, though? We don't have to put TCM down to enjoy the Crew 2. So, let's go beat Tio. After we win a Regera that we thought we were going to keep, everyone thought that they were going to get to keep this Regera, and it was like, oh my god, we win a Regera? Oh, where'd the Regera go? What? Why don't I own this Regera? I'm going to quickly go on YouTube and see why I don't own the Regera. Oh, we gave the Regera to Latrell?
It's ready. Now, let's see if Latrell likes it.
Yeah, whatever, Latrell. I didn't even want it.
Pulled it off after all.
No, that's fine. No, you keep the...
Got the car. Now all we have to do is make a few...
No, I didn't even want it. I didn't even want what was the most expensive car in the game at the time. No, you keep it, actually.
You're closing in on number 1 on the list. I know you'll get there. Just keep on.
I'm closing in on number 1. Didn't I just beat Tio?
Tio's gotta be feeling the heat, cause you are on.
I've not had this for a while, so sure.
5.
So you're top 5 on the list. I guess the list isn't what it used to be.
What the hell? Why am I getting
It's
top
up to me
5
to
on
clean
the
it
list
up.
voice line right after
Put you
being
back in your
almost...
place.
What? I thought I was second on the list. Why did you even call the
Is that
P1
what
the
I
P20?
think it
Because in
is?
GTA it's the
Yep,
T20.
And it's all yours.
And my brain was in GTA mode. Whoa, we are right into this race. Okay, hello. Which is pretty cool though. Two carbon blue cars with each a unique pinstripe. That one being gold and this one being red. And immediately I'm a bajillion miles ahead of him. Great. I'll chat New York after this. Regera is not blue. The Regera is blue. What are you talking about?
What a feeling.
Of course Latrell's Regera is blue. What? You are not right now claiming that Latrell's Regera is not blue. That is a blue Regera. Okay, I see how it looks black there. But there you can ever so slightly see it. Ever so slightly. It's blue. It's black with yellow? What do you mean it's black with yellow? It's blue! And the thing is, you know how I know it's blue? It's because I am the Crew 2 Law King. It's because he talks about in an earlier race how when he used to race with the colors blue and gold. In the real world, whenever I see blue and gold with my mate Josh, who we grew up playing the Crew 2, I'll go, no way, Latrell colors. Because Latrell says my race colors used to be blue and gold. Tut tut chat, tut tut. Not knowing the exact intricacies of the Crew 2's lore. Actually, I concede. Did you win? Look. No shame. There's no shame. Sometimes you go up against a guy who knows more Crew 2 lore than anyone, and it goes wrong for you. You know? Sometimes that happens. Happens to the best of us. Happened to me once. No, it didn't. What am I talking about? I'm just saying words now. Crew 2 speedrun lore? Crew 2 normal lore? Oh, what, knowing, like, who was at the top of a leaderboard when? That is interesting lore to have. I wish there was an easy way to get that information. And I'd vertical up a video. What? Not vertical, sorry. Virtual? Something like that? The sarcasm, the car is quite obviously bright fuchsia. I don't know what bright fuchsia is, but why do I recognize that color? Like the name of it. Oh, by the way, chat, Daredevil Born Again ended last night? No, it didn't. Ended 2 nights ago. It was really good. But I'm kind of just waiting for season 2. It's pronounced Witruel?
Racing, how I've missed you.
There's a speedrun lore? Of course there is. I mean, New York Hypercar alone, it got the first it had the massive shortcut, then they did the respawn patch, there was Airnos, then they patched 82% at one point, but then it just became 83%, but then it turned out you could instead shortcut before instead of cutting after. There was leaderboard fights, Rhino was always pretty good, but was only on top a few times, I think.
Just because we got each other's back,
Of course
don't
there
mean
was
we don't
speedrun
try to
lore.
outdo one another. We take pride in our rides, the way they look and the way they run. You see, it's not about breaking the law. I mean, sure, there's a thrill to running outside the lines, but what we're about is something else. Something bigger. This is who we are.
Oh!
This is
Chat, it's
what
the final cutscene!
Showing off our
It's the
rides,
final street
trying to make
cutscene.
it pay, trying to keep it real. Walking the line between
I did it, chat. I
vulnerable
am
people,
street.
keep it on the streets. It's a hard call to make when the world's trying to make you choose. But either way, we're still about the racing. All of us, no matter what. In the end, it's the speed that matters.
I can't believe we pulled it off. But we
And people
did.
say that Crew 2 doesn't have a story.
Super happy with
How is my room still freezing? I've got my air conditioning on to 18. Gotta make it colder. The Crew 2 must just drive my PCs into overdrive.
this car, and we're
It's
super
pronounced
happy that
vitriol.
he's super
Virtual?
happy. What
Oh,
more
well,
could
virtual.
we ask for?
Vitriol.
How about next?
No, I don't know what I was thinking. Sid went from hot to cold? No, I want it colder. Did I say too cold? I meant too hot. It is time to jump back into New York 1 year after the Crew 2's final update. I don't even think when the Crew 2 got repopularized, when the $1 run happened, when the game got 50 bajillion new players, I don't think even then I did New York. Because I think I was saving it for an episode of the $1 run, but I just don't think I got around to it. So this is... Oh, wait, no! That's a lie. I did the New York run video, of course. So this is my first New York since then. Not my first New York since all that time ago. Just my first New York since the $1 run. Huh. I wonder if I still got it in me. I wonder if the shortcuts are still there. When was all that stuff? That stuff was ages ago. Maui update time. So, like, 6 months ago, I want to say? Maybe 7? So it's been a year since the Crew 2's big, phew, and then, like, half a year. Well, it's been... Jesus Christ, can I speak? It's been a year since the game went, oop, final update, final car, but it's been 6 months since the game got that massive boost. Holy saturation. Is it saturated for you guys? Is this for me? I feel like I'm going into Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Why is the game so bright? Damn. And people thought Motorfest was stylized. Maybe I understand when people say mobile game.
Get rolling or get used to breathing everyone else's exhaust.
Brother, I am so far past first. What are you talking about? Wait, I'm taking racing lines when I could just wall ride. I forgot I'm playing the Crew 2, not the Crew Motorfest. I know the turn I'm about to not like is coming up. Curb riding feels weaker. Bro's taking terrible racing lines. Look. I've forgotten how to Crew 2, okay? I don't have the Crew 2 bones within me anymore. Ah! Excuse me. Gutters aren't as OP in the Crew 2? I thought so. Because I don't know, when they came OP in Motorfest, I just kind of was like, oh yeah, guttering. That was a thing in the Crew 2. What other meta shifts were there? I mean, Nitro is way stronger in Motorfest. Slipstream? Ow. Slipstream is so much stronger in the Crew 2 than in Motorfest. So we got a Slipstream nerf, we got a Nitro buff, we got a curb riding buff, we got a wall riding nerf. Ow. What are we getting? Talking about the mods? Probably not this stream anymore. There was just way too much to do in this stream. We'll talk about it in another stream. Let me lock in, all right? Let me lock in. Okay. Well, I've got no NOS. I've got like no NOS. I keep feeling like I'm gonna have NOS, but I keep not having any NOS. Why is that? Am I just driving worse? Or is there a lower NOS tank size? That's a wall ride. Again, I'm not taking wall rides because my brain is so Crew Motorfest coded. Is guttering in TC2? There is guttering, but it's just nowhere near as overpowered. Oh, traffic, man. What the hell? How long have you been here? No, fair enough. Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah. Okay. Why did they not... Damn, I guess it was the last ever update, but they could have, I don't know, put any kind of, you know, physics on it. Like, if I do this... When will we level your videos to 2K resolution at least? I mean, I uploaded my last one in 4K. It's upscaled 4K. Like, I just rendered it in 4K, but it was 4K. Obviously, uploading in 4K makes the 1080s and stuff better. Whoa! That felt like a curb, right? The car swang me round. Also, the car I've chosen to go with for this New York is the Emerald Edition Devo. The reason I've gone with the Emerald Edition Devo is because turns out this is the rarest hypercar in the Crew 2. At the moment, the rare cars go Hummer Enforcer, the HX concept thing, and then this thing. This is the second rarest car in the Crew 2, and it's the first rarest hypercar in the Crew 2. That's because these are the oldest Summit cars to have only ran once. Because, you know, technically 3,000 people have them, 4,000, whatever. But these Summit cars only ran during the time where 3,000 on each platform got them. Like, double the amount of people get newer cars. So these are still really rare. And it just happened. It just so happened. Even though I'm on my account on PC where I have nothing, it just so happens I did a video where I got the Emerald on 2 accounts. So I have the rarest Summit car in the Crew 2 on my PC account as well. So I thought, why not flex that? Oh, Jesus, ow. It's been 4 years? Whoa. Ow. It's been 4 years since this came out? Motorfest, bring it back. The Crew 2, bring it back. Someone, bring it back. What's the rarest bike? I don't know, probably the Power Track. Chat, has the power... Oh no, the Power Track did come power back. What about the Indian Scout edition? Why you not talking about mods? Now, bruh? There's not enough time, really. The Cruiser, yeah. Is the Cruiser rarer or is the Power Track rarer? Power Track 2, iconic. Okay, we're getting to one of the iconic turns. I feel like off-roading, it still does more than Forza. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Off-roading still slows you down more than... Okay, I get it. I get it. Jesus. How much propaganda am I going to be sold here? Motorflix. Motorflix. Did you know Motorflix? Did you know that there is a Motorflix? You want to watch Motorflix? How much did Motorflix pay for this ad campaign? Hang on a minute. They paid for this ad campaign, and then... Wait a minute. In the video game lore, they've paid for this ad campaign after stopping releasing new stuff. In fact, Mad was nothing to do with Motorflix. I guess technically it was. Oh, I don't like this shortcut. This can only go bad. What was I saying about the off-road? The off-road doesn't feel like it slows you down as much as Motorfest. Well, it still does enough for it to mean something. Where am I turning off? Well, I made it back to the road, so it must be quicker. Must be. Did I turn off way earlier? I do. You know what? Now that you say it, it does feel like I did. Motoflix went bankrupt because of this, and that's why it isn't in TCM. Imagine, chat. Imagine if that was the law. Motoflix and Motofest, technically there's no reason to believe they're the same thing. So I wonder what the law implications are. Turning back on at the correct path, but turned off about 20 bus stops earlier. Damn. Ow, man. If I see one more goddamn Motoflix sign. This game has physics. High tech. Could have fooled me. Could have fooled me. Chat, you could have fooled me. Oh, fuck. I look away for 1 second. That dam was synced to the dead stop. Yeah. Yeah. Motorfest is a festival. No way they are the same company. Netflix hosts festivals. They're film festivals, but Netflix hosts them. There's a chance, you know. There's a chance that Motoflix. Well, then again, how much could Motoflix have made them? How much could this streaming service have made them that they managed to buy the whole island of Oahu and Maui? You know. I wish I met you in real life. Well, you could have, Chad. I've been going to a bunch of car shows. Catch me at car shows if you want to. Catch me, or follow me on like Instagram. On Instagram is where I announce when I'm going to be at car shows. If you're in the UK, I guess. You're scaring the kids, Mr. Happy Family? Damn. This shortcut. Never liked this shortcut. Chad, what do you reckon this New York is going to be? I'm saying sub 30. Sub 30 at least. Please. Please, sub 30. Don't tell me I'm that rusty. I'm nuts. I'm nuts. Ugh. Why is there such a delay? There is such a delay in steering in this game. It is insane. I don't even know how to describe it. I just feel like I hit right or left, and the game starts turning like 5 hours later. Even on keyboard mouse. Yeah, maybe I switch to keyboard mouse. Chat, I can do stuff with my right hand now. Maybe you're right. Maybe my dead zones are bad. I beg your pardon? My word. This is why I should have just got on my main account. Turn off clamping. I'm just going to mess with the dead zone. And leave it at that. Put a tariff on dead zones. Chat, 100% tariff for dead zones. Chat, do you wonder if the Crew 2 is tariffing Motorfest right now? Do you wonder if that's going on? Like, when you import your cars from the Crew 2 to the Crew Motorfest, are you going to have to pay a tax on those cars now? Holy, you do not get to feel like you're going this quite far. You do not get to feel like you're going this fast in Motorfest. Okay. Ah. Calling America TC2 is crazy. Yeah, because there's no correlation, obviously. Okay. Oh my god. Whoa, that was actually really good. Chat, maybe this will be a sub 30. What the hell? Animals is a big one. I don't know if many people even noticed, but there is no animals in the Crew Motorfest. That's a subtle thing. It's a subtle thing, but I wonder if the same reason that we don't have pedestrians, that being the licenses, I wonder if the licenses also ask for no animals. Does Forza have animals? Like ones you can actually... Is there even birds in the Crew Motorfest? I don't think there is. Huh. Oh, ow. Damn it, that's not even the one that people normally hit. That was just me being an idiot. This is the one people normally hit. If I hit one more bit of traffic, I'm going crazy. You good? Hotel's over there, buddy. My bro casually telling Sid to cheat. Why was he just standing in the middle of a bunch of grass and trees? What? Oh, for... Oh. One thing I am certain, this run will be sub my best time, you goofing off and streaming, me try hard sweating in my basement. I bet you're multiple minutes faster. I wonder, chat, what is your best New York time? Well, then again, track knowledge does a lot of it, you know? I'm clearly very rusty, very, very rusty when it comes to actual ability. But just knowing where to what makes a big difference. Like even knowing to do this. Whatever the hell it is that I'm doing right now. Like that, for some reason, is quicker. You say you danced yesterday when you hit 100 likes, but you didn't. I did not say I would dance. This one lets you do a much cleaner turn. Yeah, chat, did you see how much cleaner of a turn that was? Chat, did you see that? Did you see how I managed to get such a cleaner turn? Chat, if one person calls me rusty, I'm banning all of you. Been loving the YouTube videos, by the way, my faves, crew content. I'm glad, I appreciate it. I was looking away! I was looking away! Chat, this is what happens when you only play New York for 2 times in the last year. This is what happens. I'm actually washed, I am. Chat, I'm actually washed. Ooh. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at the game. I'm so bad at the game. Damn it. I feel like if I was able to go this sense of speed in the Crew Motorfest, I'd actually cross the map in like a minute. Oh my god, I'm still not in Vegas and I'm at 17 minutes? Sorry, 19, nearly 20 minutes? Chat. Chat, I'm rusty.
War.
40 laps to go, and race leader Jackson Storm is making his way onto pit road with McQueen on his tail. A good stop here could mean the difference between victory and defeat.
Come on! Faster, Guido, come on. I gotta get back out there before he does. Guido, hurry up! What a pit stop by McQueen! Man, he just got the lead!
What? And he hold on to it.
Hey, McQueen, you all right? Listen, don't you worry, pal. You had a good run. Enjoy your retirement.
Storm takes back the lead. Unbelievable! McQueen is fading! McQueen is fading! Fading fast!
No.
I made a shortcut. I made at least one shortcut. I am not fading. Okay? I can lock in. Chat. Watch this. Chat. Watch this. What did I tell you, chat? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Chat, what did I tell you? This game is so much dimmer. Chad, I haven't touched a wall yet. You know why? Because I'm not washed. I am not looking forward to this next shortcut. 6K plus hours, by the way. Hey! We don't need to bring that up right now. We don't need to bring that up at all. I'm not washed sounds like something a wash person would say. Alright, then watch. Why did I stop turning? Why did I stop turning? Why did I stop turning? I was turning. Why did I stop turning? Why did I stop turning? I was turning and then I just stopped. Oh, this is it. This is it. Okay, okay. Chat, watch this. The road was right there. Oh, there's a wall there. Oh. Screw hood cam. We're finally about to make our way to the... So we're about to make our way to one of the most iconic shortcuts in the game. It's called the 83%. It used to be 82%, but then they pushed it forward. And so iconic that you're probably looking at it as the thumbnail for this very video. Yeah. How cool. Ooh, really interesting. Wow, good one, Sid. Whoa. Who the hell gifts 20 goddamn members and gets me to play goddamn New York? No, yeah, no, that went really well, actually. No, that one went really well too. No, it did. Wait, no, that's not the race. That's not the wrong way. Yep, wrong way. Look, you is Indian? One, I'm not even Indian. But like, two, what is that comment? He's paying your bills while you're complaining? He's got me playing New York. That's why I'm complaining. No, you know what, chat? You know what? Now it's actually getting to me. Now I'm like, man, I'm getting rusty. Now I'm actually like, damn. Damn. That skill that I had, it's gone. The abilities that I had, I'm like, I gotta be honest with myself, chat. I'm actually washed. I'm at a point where I've actually, it's been a year. It's only been a year. It's only been a year. I spent 5 years of my life putting together a knowledge of skill and driving and ability in the crew mode invest. And here's the thing. People would underestimate me. They'd go, shit, no shit. He's just that funny, haha, blah, blah, yeah, whatever, yapping, entertaining content creator, not an actual serious, sweaty content creator. They would underestimate me. And every now and then, I would put on a show. I would get like second place or something, or I'd go nuts in the Grand Crew, or I'd go nuts in some event, or I'd get like 17th place in the summit in the world when the summit was at its peak, and I'd do something and people would be like, oh right, yeah, Sid's actually a pretty good player. And that took 5 years. And now I pick up this game. And all I've got is a couple of fleeting memories that deja vu their way into my mind. Where the rest of it, my brain decided it was better to write over? This is abhorrent, chat. I am right now submitting a complaint to the manufacturer. This brain ain't it. This is a worse time than my first New York. And you know what the worst thing is? It's the content creator effect. I now don't have the time to get better. I don't. I used to stream the Crew 2 for... Get this, chat. When I first started doing Crew 2 content, I used to stream it for 5 hours, 6 days a week. And I genuinely want to say, I don't even think it was 6 days. I think it was every day. 5 hours every time. And now I might stream 3 hours a week if I'm lucky. I don't have that kind of time anymore. I'm gonna get the content creator effect. The more content you do, the better the content gets, the worse you get. God, I am actually out of my prime. I've never had to deal with this emotion before, chat. I'm out of my Crew 2 prime. Wow. Wow. Chad, is this where I start having a midlife crisis? Is that where this happens? Because I'm ready. Someone said the AI is catching up. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I came second place. I'm this close, man. I'm this close. I'm this close. Please. Please. Oh no. I've won. I've lost and I've won. Well, chat, I now need to go and mentally deal with the fact that I have lost my Crew 2 Prime and it will never return, not to the glorious days that it once was. I'll see you boys in the next one. That's about it from me.